Thank baby, today the day I finally meet my greatest enemy again. I smack to myself, gripping the steering wheel as I draw. Memory of the past play in my head like an old movie. Memories of me bullying him. I mean, can you believe it? He was 4 years older than me, and I still managed to make his life miserable. I was in his first grade, and he was in fifth. I checked. I was so cool back then. But don't get me wrong, I am not actually a bad person. Apparently, really, I am. It's just that I hate him. I couldn't stand him, so I bully him. I even accuse him of being a mom settler, which, let's be honest, was completely true. I never regret any of it, not even once, because the pain he caused me was for a reason. And honestly, in the little prank I pulled back when was not enough, which is why I have decided to continue what I started. The question is, will he remember me? Probably not. We were just a kid back then, but me, I will never forgive him because I hate him. Jungkook baby. I checked the time on my phone for the 100th time, 7 a.m. I found looking at Grace. Jungkook mom, are you sure Taehyung is coming? You said he'll be here early, but it's already 7. She chuckles, spinning her coffee. Grace, are you that excited to meet my son Jungkook? His eyes widen and I almost choke on my drink. Jungkook, what are you talking about, Mom? I'm not. I could feel my face heating up. She smirked knowingly. Grace, don't worry, he'll be here. My son just don't know the meaning of punctuality. He is always late. I tried to act normal. Jungkook, fine. Then she suddenly gave me a suspicious look. Grace, Jungkook, are you interested in my son? I almost dropped my coffee. Jungkook, what? No, of course not, Mom. How can you even say that? We both men. She raising an eyebrow, crossing her arms. Great, Jungkook, you don't have to hide your feeling from me anymore. We know since you were little, my breath swept. See, no, Grace, and about my son, if you have a crush on him or whatever, I don't mind. Just promise me one thing. I swallowed nervously. Jungkook, what is it? Grace, don't make a move on him unless you both truly want it. I felt my thread go dry. Jungkook, of course, Mom. I won't. Then I hesitated for a moment before looking down. Jungkook, Mom, are not you disappointed in me? She frowned and then reached out and gently held my hand. Grace, of course not, Jungkook. Let's just say I love you too much to ever be disappointed in you. I felt my heart swollen with emotions. Without thinking, I leaned in a kiss on her cheek. Jungkook, I love you, Mom. She smiled warmly. Grace, I know. I hesitated again before finally gathered the courage to confess. Jungkook, Mom, the truth is I've been like your son ever since we were kids. She didn't even look surprised. Grace, I know. My eyes widened. Jungkook, wait, you know, she choked. Grace, of course, but as you know, my son is straight still. Who know? Maybe you can change that. I choked on the apple I was eating. Jungkook, Mom, she laughed harder. Grace, I am serious, Jungkook. If he ever decided to settle down, I'd be happy if it were with you. Of course. Was this really happening? Jungkook, Mom, are you serious? This is a prank, right? She laughed even harder. Grace, oh, it's definitely a prank. I parted, making her laugh even more. Grace, but if you really manage to make him fall for you within this 1 week, just as you plan, I won't stop you. My mouth full open. Jungkook, wait, you know about my plan? She smirked. Grace, how could I not? You write it down on your desk. Of course, I saw it. I groaned, rubbing the back of my neck in embarrassment. Jungkook, I'm sorry, Mom. She waved me off, still laughing. Grace, let's stop. I bought it again, Jungkook. You are making fun of my feeling, mom. She winked. Grace, I pray for you. I rolled my eyes as we burst into laughter again. Then suddenly we heard the sound of the car from horn from the gate. My heart stopped. Thumb, Jungkook. Oh no, my heart was racing. My heart was sweating. My hand was sweating. I quickly placed a hand on my chest. Jungkook, calm down, calm down. But no matter how much I told myself to relax, I knew the moment he walked out the door, everything would change. The moment I stepped out of the car, I was immediately welcomed by my loving mama. As usual, she swallowed me with kisses, hugging me so tight that I could barely breathe. Taehyung, mom, I can't breathe. She ignored my complaint and kept touching me, but just then I thought she was done. She suddenly pinched my nose, making it turn red. I finished rubbing it. Taehyung, mom, what was that for? Grace, what do you mean? What for? You are late again, Taehyung. She called me, handed on her bag. I sang dramatically, flexing my most charming smile. Taehyung, I am sorry, mom, but you should be grateful to your handsome son. I still come ever thought I didn't want to. Response, he pinched my ear this time. Taehyung, ouch, mom, you always so harsh on me, but so gentle with that special. Before I could finish, he pinched me even harder. Grace, Taehyung, I already told you to stop calling him that. He is not special in that way. I rolled my eyes under my breath. Taehyung, if he isn't, then why are you still here with him? She gave me a warning glare. Grace, Taehyung, I sang, raising my hand in surrender. Taehyung, fine, fine, I'll stop. She nodded in approval, then turned towards the house. Grace, good. Now let's introduce you to each other properly. I called Taehyung, thanks. If I don't know him already. Jungkook, I stood near the door watching them. They looked so loving, so complete. It made me wonder I never be part of their family in the future. I quickly shook my hand, trying to get rid of that thought and dreaming to big again. Jungkook, I took a deep breath as they walked towards me, and that's when I saw him up close. He was perfect. The closer he get, the more I realized how incredible handsome he had become after a week in the knee. Mom was right. I might actually faint. Luckily, he was too busy begging with his mother to notice my not so stubborn staring gaze. Mom cleared his throat, dramatically making me snap out of my trance. I glanced at her slightly. I know she was enjoying this, trying to ignore my bot slightly, and greeted him. Jungkook, hello. For a moment, he just stared at me. He didn't respond. Mom had to nudge him before he finally mumbled back. Hello. The moment I heard his voice, I smiled like a fool. We just kept staring at each other until Mom finally broke the silence. Grace, alright, but I have to go now. She turned to Taehyung. Grace, Taehyung, be good, okay? Then she looked at me with a teasing smile. Grace and Jungkook, if Taehyung does anything bad to you, call me immediately so I can scold him. I laughed and nodded. Jungkook, don't worry, Mom. I'll be fine. Even if Taehyung was rude to me, I would never tell on him. As Mom said goodbye, Taehyung glared at me so hard. His beautiful eyes could do so terrifying. Was he angry because I called his mother Mom? I quickly bit my lip, unsure what to do. Then he spoke. Taehyung, goodbye, Mom. Take care. No worry, I won't break our promise. I'll take care of him. This will be the best week of his life. He looked straight at me as he said those words, and I could tell if I should be happy or terrified. Jungkook, okay. Mom gave us one last beer before finally leaving, and now it was just the two of us. I gestured from him to enter the house, trying to ease the tension. Jungkook commented. He looked around as he stepped inside. tried to set a conversation. I smiled at him. Jungkook, nice to meet you, Taehyung. He ignored me without a word. He went straight to the couch and sat down. I followed him. I stayed beside him, still trying to be cheerful. Jungkook, feel free to make yourself at home. Silence house. He didn't even acknowledge me. I forced a small smile, trying to ignore the stare of rejection. After a few minutes, he finally spoke. We're in the kitchen. I felt a small spark of happiness. He was going to cook for me. Then I got up. Jungkook, come, I'll show you. I led him into the kitchen, watching him as he started preparing ingredients. He looked so focused, still smiling. I spoke. Jungkook, can I stay? I want to learn how to cook. He moment stopped for a moment before he glanced at me. Can you leave? His tone was cold, but I struggled it off, tried to lighten the mood. Jungkook, why? I just want to watch. And your mom always say you cook as well as her. I'm excited to taste whatever you make. I smiled widely. But his expression turned into a smirk, and then his next words said to me, Taehyung, you know what I like to mom. I blinked. Taehyung, I'm not taking care of you. Do you think I'm crazy? I'm not a special kid like you. My heart shrank. Taehyung, I'll cook for myself. If you don't know how, then just order food. You have a lot of money, right? I couldn't escape. Taehyung, if you want to tell mom about this, so go ahead. I can even help you. I clenched my face, tried not to cry. I didn't want to fight with him. He already hated me. If I fight back, he only hate me more. So I just quite walked it out. And when I reached my room, I finally let the tears fall. A few hours later, my stomach was growing. I stepped out of my room, looking for Taehyung, but he was nowhere to be found. Worry filled my chest. Jungkook, Taehyung, Taehyung. Suddenly, I heard his voice from behind. Taehyung, why are you calling me? I turned to him, relieved. Jungkook, nothing. I just got worried about you. He laughed. Taehyung, seriously, you were worried about me? That's the funniest things I've ever heard all day. I bite my lip. Don't bother worry about me. I grew up without my mom, so I can take care of myself. It's you who should worry about yourself because you are just stupid. And that's when I couldn't hold back my tears anymore. Jungkook, Taehyung, I understood why you were angry. I'm really sorry. Please, he shook his head. Taehyung, what done is done. You can't change anything. Just go away. I wipe my tears. Jungkook, Jungkook, what can I do to make you hate me less? He looked at me with empathy eyes. Taehyung, nothing. And then he walked out, leaving me behind alone. Jungkook, what Taehyung said to me was right. I am really stupid because I don't know anything. Even if I don't know much, there is one thing I am sure about. I love him. Even though he doesn't care about me, I will still try my best to show him that I care. I know I am hopeless, but I won't give up on him. This morning I woke up at 6 a.m. with one goal in mind, to cook for him. I searched for a recipe and close to make stir-fried pork with basil greens. According to mom, it's his favorite dish. It has been 3 hours and I am still in the kitchen struggling. Jungkook, why is cooking so hard? I let out a sigh as I wiped the sweat from my forehead. Just as I was about to taste the dish, I heard a voice behind me. Taehyung, what are you doing? I flinched, almost dropped the spoon from my hand. Jungkook, I'm cooking for our breakfast, I admitted nervously, avoiding his gaze. Taehyung, seriously, let me taste it. Before I could stop him, he grabbed a spoonful of food and put it in his mouth. His eyes widened and his face rounded up in disgust. This is terrible. You really don't know how to cook, do you? I bit my lip, really embarrassed. Jungkook, I just wanted to try. I thought you might like it. But instead of reply, he suddenly threw the plate into the floor. The sound of settling glass echoed on the kitchen. I guess my heart tightened in pain. Jungkook, Taehyung, I wish I were, but the only glare at me. Taehyung, don't ever touch the kitchen again. I felt a lump in my throat, but I know that Jungkook, I'm sorry. I went on to clean up the broken piece, tears forming in my eyes. My hand trembled as I picked up the sap forming, and soon I felt a sting. I looked down, blood. Some cuts and slices covered my finger, but I didn't stop because compared to the pain in my throat, this was nothing. After cleaning up, I left the house to clear my mind. I got some dried through food, knowing I wouldn't be able to eat at home. I also visit a few places, hoping to feel better, but no matter where I went, I couldn't stop thinking about him. By the time I got home, I was already 5:30 p.m. I didn't check on him because I know he would just fight again. That night I couldn't sleep. No matter how hard I tried, my mind kept wandering back to him. I turned to look at the clock. Midnight. I bit my lips and debating with myself before finally giving in. Quietly, I sank into his room. There he was, sleeping peacefully. His face looked so sharp, so beautiful, even with the unusual form he wore. I found myself staring at him, my heart edging. Jungkook, why do I love you so much? I whispered, afraid of waking him up. Even thought he hated me, I still wish that one day he will love me back. Nothing has changed. He still insults me, and I have grown used to it. I just let him be. But I miss mom. I miss the feeling of being loved, and now I am starting to accept that he will never be that person who will love me. I'm not giving up on him yet, but maybe I'm getting tired. Every morning I wake up holding that he will suddenly change, that maybe he will be kind to me, because deep down I still feeling that he is a good person. He is mom's son after all. I understood why he hate me. I know this is his way of taking revenge, and so I have decided to let him. I will wait until he is satisfied. Today is a different. Taehyung hasn't come out of his room. It's already 1 p.m. and he doesn't eat breakfast or lunch. I feeling worried. Jungkook, maybe he's just sleeping or ignoring me again. I tried to shake off my concern, but I couldn't. So even thought I was hesitant, I knocked on his door. Jungkook, Taehyung, are you awake? No response. Fine. I knock again. Still nothing. Panic started to build up my chest. Without waiting another second, I grabbed the spare key and unlocked the door. What I saw shocked me. Taehyung was lying on the bed, his face pale and sweating. Jungkook, Taehyung. I rushed to his side and touched his forehead. It was burning hot, my heart pounding in fear. Jungkook, you are sick, I whispered quickly, running downstairs to get food, water, and medicine. When I returned, I gently shook him awake. Jungkook, Taehyung, wake up, you need to eat something. He groaned, turning away from me. Jungkook, go away. Taehyung, go away. I don't need your help. I bite my lip, feeling a pang of hurt. But I didn't listen. I sat beside him and held out the spoon. Jungkook, please eat. You all got worse if you don't for a while. He didn't say anything. His eyes were tired and slept soft and who do you care so much? I blinked, surprised by his question. I smiled, even thought my heart as Jungkook, because I love you. He frozen for a moment. I thought he would say something, but then he sighed and looked away. Taehyung, fine, just stop talking. Even thought his tone was cold. I felt a small sense of relief. At least he was willing to eat. I carefully fed him, making sure he finished everything before giving him the medicine. Once he fell asleep again, I took a towel and gently wiped his sweat. His shirt was soaked, so I helped him change into a fresh one. I tried not to thick too much as my finger lightly brushed against his skin. He was still warm, but his breathing had calmed down. I smiled softly, brushing his hair away from his forehead. Jungkook, please get better soon, Taehyung. And for the first time in a day, I felt a small hope in my heart. Taehyung probably awoke up feeling terrible. My heart was pounding, my throat was dry, and my entire body felt heavy. Taehyung, this is worst. I ground pressed my finger against my temple. I could barely move. Taehyung, I think I'm going to die. I remember dramatically closed my eyes, but then a knock on my door. I know exactly who it was. Jungkook. I let out a frustrated sign. I didn't want him to see me like this, and the last thing I needed was for him to feel happy about me being in pain. So I did the only things I could. I pretended to be asleep, but after a few moments I heard the door open. My eyes snap open slightly in shock. Jungkook, did he just? I clenched my fist, feeling annoying. How dare he enter my room without permission? But I was too weak to yell at him, so just I stayed still, pretending to sleep. I felt the bed shifted slightly as he sat beside me. A few seconds later, his warm hand touched my forehead. I almost flinched. His touch was gentle, and for a split second, I felt safe, but I quickly pushed that stupid thought away. Then, just as suddenly, he stood up and rushed out of the room. I peeked out my half-closed eyes, confused. What is he doing? Why he is in such a hurry? As I am turning my face to the side, whatever, I don't care. A few minutes later, he came back, this time with food, water, and medicine. I watched that my heart blood as he placed everything down. Then he disappeared again. When he returned, he was holding a pail of water and a small towel. I felt my eyes wince. What does he think he is doing, playing the hero? I gritted my teeth, feeling irritated. Does he think I'll suddenly go soft just because he is helping me? I internally scoffed. Dream on, Jungkook. He sat beside me again, gently shook my shoulder. Jungkook, please wake up. I didn't respond. Jungkook, you need to eat something. After that, you can take medicine. I kept my eyes shut, pretending to be asleep. I could hear the worry in his voice, but I ignored it. Jungkook, please, just a few bites. His voice was soft and this time almost pleading, but still I refused. I weakly lifted my head and pushed him away. I don't need your help, just leave me alone. Taehyung signed, but he didn't move. Instant, he stayed right there beside me. He waited, and after what felt like an eternity, I finally gave in. Fine, I whispered, my pride crumbling, and I realized I couldn't handle this alone. Jungkook immediately helped me sit up. He held the spoon to my lips. Jungkook, eat slowly, okay? I could hear I hesitated, then looked a small bite. To my surprise, it didn't taste bad. I looked at him for a response, but quickly turned away. Don't think this mean anything. Jungkook glanced softly. Jungkook, I know. We didn't speak after that. He just kept feeding me, making sure I flinched everything before giving me the medicine. After taking it, I leaned back against the pillow, exhausted. I still felt terrible, but at least my stomach was not empty anymore. I closed my eyes, trying to sleep, but my head was pounding too much. Suddenly, I felt something cold against my forehead. I flinched, opening my eyes slightly. What are you doing? Jungkook dipped the small towel into the pail of water, squeezed it gently, and placed it on my forehead. Jungkook, I'm helping you cool down. It make you feel better. I wanted to push him away. I wanted to yell at him, but for some reason I didn't. Instant, I just stayed still. He worked in silence, carefully wiping my face and neck with the damp towel. Then suddenly I felt him lifted my shirt. My eyes snapped open. Taehyung, what are you doing? Jungkook paused, his face turning slightly red. Jungkook, your clothes are soaking in sweat. I just thought you'd be more comfortable if you change. I stiffened. I wanted to argue, but he was already helping me change into a fresh shirt. His finger lightly brushed against my skin, and I felt my face heat up. I swallowed hard, refusing to look at him. This is so embarrassing. I clenched my jaw, enduring until he was finally done. Jungkook gently tucked the blanket around me. Jungkook, get some rest, okay? I don't reply. I just closed my eyes, trying to ignore the strange feeling in my chest. A few minutes passed. I could still hear him breathing beside me. He was not leaving. I smiled softly, turning to the side. Taehyung, Jungkook. He hummed in response. Taehyung, why are you doing this? He didn't answer right away. Then he whispered, Jungkook, because I care about you. My heart escaped a beat. I quickly turned away, my back facing him. Taehyung, whatever. I could feel him smiling. Jungkook slept well. Taehyung, as I slowly drifted off to sleep, one thought crossed my mind. Taehyung, I still don't like him, but then another thought followed. Taehyung, then why does my heart feel different?